In this video, I make Dolphin Shoals from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in Minecraft. This is the 10th episode in my series where I make all 96 Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tracks in Minecraft. You can check out my other 9 episodes through the links in the description. I'm back. Sorry about the wait for this one. Truth be told, this is one of the hardest things I've ever had to build in Minecraft. I know that sounds a bit dramatic, but I really didn't anticipate how difficult it was going to be to build this one. As you may or may not know, I do try to replicate the tracks as accurately as possible. I do measure out all the surfaces, etc., which is great because it helps me make them more accurately, but it does make the whole process very time consuming. Regardless, I think it turned out really well, so I'd make sure to stick around till the end. I do also have to say the obligatory please subscribe. It's free, you can change your mind later on, but I promise you won't regret it. And you can keep up with the series. I can't believe we're on the 10th episode now actually. But anyway, I started this one by building the cavern. I knew it would be the hardest part to build, so I thought I'd just get it out of the way first. I began by mapping out the location of the walls. I'd say around 80% of my time building this map was actually spent just making stone walls. I do say this every time when I make cliff faces like these, but I do come back later on to smooth the walls out. It looks pretty terrible at the moment, but rest assured I return to it at the end. I was just concerned with getting the cliff edges and shapes where they needed to be. After I had spent a bit of time building the main cave, I moved on to the smaller cave with the eel for a bit. Although I had a really time creating it. It's at around a 30-degree angle compared to the main cave I just built, and I knew that just wasn't going to happen. I mean, you could see me here attempting it, but it was very difficult. Instead, I just built a section at a 90-degree angle, and then rotated it by 30 degrees with World Edit. It made the process a million times easier. Although World Edit can't really rotate things that aren't at a 90-degree angle, it gets the job done. Once it is pasted, there are holes in the build, but I could just fill those in. I don't actually rotate it until a bit later on in the video when I finish the section, but you'll see it soon, and this is a technique I'll probably use for my future builds as well. I changed the stone to a mix of grey coloured blocks at the end as well. I think when you build any large surfaces in Minecraft, especially with natural terrain, it's a good idea to use a mix of similar coloured blocks and to create a gradient. It's a pretty simple way to improve a build a lot. As a track, I think Dolphin Shoals is pretty good, although probably the weakest track in the Star Cup for me. Do let me know what you think about it though, I am interested because I never hear anyone talk about this track. Now, contrary to what I said in my last video, I couldn't find any interesting trivia about this fact, so sorry, no fun facts for today. You're gonna have to wait for my Electrodrome video for some, but don't worry, that video will be out much sooner than this one took to make. But anyway, I don't have much else to say. Enjoy the rest of the time lapse and we'll look at the final build in the end. The eel I built at the end took me so long to make. I couldn't get the face quite right. At the time I made a design that I was pretty happy with, but now that I'm looking at it again, it looks pretty stupid. I think I'm going to have to go back to it and fix it sometime soon. For the coral, I used coloured terracotta. I originally planned to use slabs since they're thinner than regular blocks, and the coral is very thin. However, none of the slabs really fit the colour, so I opted for the terracotta instead, as it ended up resembling the coral more. But anyway, it's time to look at the finished build. Again, if you did enjoy, please consider subscribing. You can keep up with the videos. Electrodrome will be out next. Thank you for watching. Bye.